We are learning some new details tonight about that deadly shooting at a funeral on the northeast side of Indianapolis. A woman mourning her mom has now lost her husband too. She told our Logan Gay yesterday's shooting was the result of domestic violence.
Shannon Turman and her husband Jermaine were planning to celebrate their wedding reception here at this Keystone Event Center next week. Now they'll be using the same venue, decorations, and catering for Jermaine's remembrance after he was tragically shot and killed during Shannon's mother's funeral.
For me to have to go to a wedding reception to a repast is absolutely devastating.
Shannon Turman is still trying to process what happened at her mother's funeral.
When he came in, I was very shocked, like a deer in headlights, like, what is he doing here? He had the weirdest smile on his face, like an evil grin.
For months, she says she and her husband Jermaine have lived in fear of her ex-husband. She said he'd been harassing them and threatening to kill them.
He had that anger in him that if I can't have you, nobody can have you kind of attitude. And he actually told me and Jermaine that he owned me.
On Saturday, Shannon says her ex made good on those threats by starting a fight with Jermaine and shooting him in the church parking lot.
He did this in front of my son and in front of Jermaine's mother and at my mother's funeral. Like, those three things alone is like, what frame of mind are you in to go to a funeral and kill someone?
To make matters worse, she and Jermaine, married for just 3 months, were still working on their life insurance paperwork. Now family is trying to raise money to help bury yet another loved one, the man she planned her future with.
He was such a beautiful spirit, and he never met a stranger. But it just pains me deeply that he's not here. I'm a widow.
She hopes her tragedy will save another family from experiencing heartache.
When it comes to domestic violence, to not ignore the signs, not ignore all the red flags.
We reached out to IMPD to learn more about the suspect in this case. They told us for now they have no further updates. We do have information on how to help Shannon's family with this story tonight on WTHR.com.